With this, I can put my mind at ease when it comes to the good God quest. So now, shall we go look for that scale? Minutes later. Looks like it's in here. Is that the God of Harmony's scale? Do I just go and take it? As expected, it's not an item that can be obtained that easily, huh? This much is easy peasy to deal with. Crushing index finger of the god. Huh. Why isn't the skill suddenly not working? Condemning middle finger of the god. Skill share, Som Miri's thunderbolt. Skill share, sword demon. Warning. There has been a distortion with your causality. 95% of your power has been sealed by a powerful force. A powerful force sealed my ability, you say? A guy who has that much power. It's him, right, my dear stalkers? All slashing heavenly blade gleefully eats popcorn as it confirms that the seal is indeed that bastard god of destruction's doing. Endlessly granting abundance, cries out that they cannot be of any help since that force is too powerful. Shit, so this was a trap by the god of destruction. But I can still use 5% of my power, so I have to use that to survive no matter what. Number 1. I believe in your strength. Skill share, number 1. Yes. I can only fortify one hand at a time, but I think this much will work at least. There's another one. Damn it, this would have been easy to deal with. If only the odds were in my favor. The truth seeker of eternity consumes its own causality energy so it can intervene in the trial. The 45th level's trial of time and space has been urgently modified into the ruins of the god of harmony. Clear condition, help you Il-Shin, who has fallen into the trap of the god of destruction, and obtain the god of harmony's scale. Lord Yu Il-Shin got trapped. It seems like Lord Yu Il-Shin is in trouble, and he urgently needs my assistance. Even if I ask you not to, you will still go, right? Since you did say helping him is above anything else. I will wait, once number 1 helps Lord Yu Il-Shin, and on the day that you manage to climb to the top of the tower, please come back by then. I cannot make a promise, however. I will come back no matter what. Lord Yu Il-Shin, I have come. Oh, you're here. Number 1. But. You actually have the same height as me, huh? Lord Yu Il-Shin, didn't you raise me with your own divine power? Truth seeker of eternity and God's fragments spent their causality energy in order to summon number 1. The 45th level of the Tower of Warriors has been changed into the current location. Number 1's body size has also been adjusted accordingly. I see, that aside, who is this God's fragments? Let me deal with these guys first. By the way, number 1. Can you lend me your spirit armor for a bit? Since my divine power has been sealed off. Ahahaha, of course. After all, this originally came from Lord Yu Il-Shin. I feel bad taking something I've already given away, but this is an urgent situation. I knew it, these guys can't even handle a single punch. So, I guess you're the final boss. This is getting troublesome, just come at me. Where there is light, there is darkness, just as where there is life, there is death. Where there is creation, there is destruction, as everything is in harmony. But creation has disappeared, and only destruction remains. You have become a monster who only devours everything in this world. You ill Shin, so it is you who has inherited that being's blood and his protection. However, that's fine too. Once you see your adversary lying beyond the scale, you will also be unable to escape. That's. I can still instinctively feel it despite the appraise window not showing, how strong their divine powers are. Those two are great evil gods. The beast of greed and deception and the ruler of the abyssal swamp. Could it be that those evil gods are the adversaries to destroy me? We only desire one thing from you. It's that you must bring the young god who killed our apostles and took their powers right before us. We will only be satisfied after we devour every last of that bastard's flesh and blood. Do not command me. I have only allied with you as it was deemed necessary. I am not your subordinate. Iron-blooded Emperor of Antria and its god. Special note, despises you Ilshin and wants to kill him. Why is the Emperor of Antria there, and he's even allied with them, just what could he be plotting? How impudent of you, new god of Antria. Shut it and get lost after handing over what was promised. You arrogant fool, how dare you? A mere vermin who just became a god is wishing for his death. If you harm me, you won't be able to kill you Ilshin. I've said this before, that we're allies. It's infuriating, but he's right. It is true that it would be difficult for us to eliminate you Ilshin if our allegiance is broken. It's only right for him to have that much spirit to accomplish his grand desire. Very well. Be honored that we are giving some of our divine powers to you, a mere mortal. Qua. Unique authority of the Eye of the Blind God has been activated. Yu Ilshin quickly looks through the history of the Emperor. And there were dozens of chosen people who were brought into the dome by a certain god. Where are we, while their body had shrunk to the size of a thumb? Congratulations. You have been selected as God's seed. It's okay, my baby, don't worry. The tutorial has begun. The last remaining survivor can become either a good god or an evil god, depending on your ability. Each of them were given a set of skills, and they had to. 239 hours and 50 minutes have passed since the tutorial started. There are currently 3 survivors left in the tutorial. Damn it, if you're going to die, you might as well catch the attention of that blasted ant. You're already a nuisance as is for dragging around that useless kid. The strongest man, who was a firefighter, had tossed the child and his mother to the bug as its prey. Flames of the annihilating god. Hours have passed since the tutorial started. There are currently 2 survivors left in the tutorial. What? I killed them all and there's still 2 left. Don't tell me, that egg is counted as a survivor too. Congratulations. You have succeeded in activating the authority parasitic young god bestowed by the great evil god at the speed of light. You have succeeded in parasitism, activating the skill feeding. Feeding is a skill that absorbs the ability of the target that you have devoured. What? Feeding? What do you mean by parasitic young god? Don't tell me that brat without any ability. Inside the egg that survived at the end, the child who was eaten alongside his mother had become an incredible life force from the one who had received the blessing of the great evil god. I'm sorry. Let me make it up to you somehow. You have used flames of the annihilating god obtained from feeding. There is currently 1 survivor left in the tutorial. The tutorial will now end. The bastard who made my mom and I into who we are today. I will never forgive them. God. I'll even devour that too. Ability of feeding and parasitism and created. To think I couldn't conquer Gayami country because of that bastard you. If only I could have eaten Auntie and number one, I would have become a true god. Just how long are you going to sneak glances at me? Don't you think it's quite unfair? The powers that I had obtained by becoming a mere bug were so easily obtained by you all because you messed around with a phone. Intermediate evil god, cruel lord of insects has requested a festival of gods to you Il-shin. What? This is exactly what Miss Nightmare said would happen. Little also God will seek you soon for another festival of gods. Someone who has borrowed power from the beast of greed and deception, and the ruler of the abyssal swamp. She said that he's still weaker than me. I can't avoid this. There's no option for me when I'm requested by someone with lower divine status. Festival of Gods between Cruel Lord of Insects versus Yu Il-shin has been established. The brand of War of Carnage and Madness has been marked to the Cruel Lord of Insects and Yu Il-shin. Just you wait, Yu Il-shin. Once I'm done obtaining all the divine powers of the greater evil gods, I will have your head myself. Don't die until then. Lord Yu Il-shin, please run. Isn't this number one's voice? Right, I'm currently. I was trying to kill you before you awoke, but it seems that you were able to escape from the dream faster than I expected. A dream? I cast a skill at me then. Please run. He's too powerful. Silence, no one will escape from here. Come at me, I'll be the one to kill you. This much impact even though I have spirit armor. Lord Yu Il-shin, I'll stop him here. You won't lay a single finger on him. You're quite impressive. Majority of your powers would have been sealed by their authority. Listen up, number one. No one is allowed to kill my believer in front of me. I'll never run. I'd rather die, but I'll never run. A new unique authority of Yu Il-shin, Little Finger of the God, has been partially activated. 95% of Yu Il-shin's power that was sealed has returned. The sealing barrier of the ruins of the God of Harmony has been destroyed by the activation of the unique authority. Transcendent Divine Energy Karma and Sub-Hoodie have been detected. Link confirmed. New user Yu Il-shin has been identified, Soul Synchro on, synchronization 999%. The spirit armor has instantaneously reached the status of the ultimate armor god. What's with the sudden burst of divine power? What else? It means you're now dead. Spirit armor cannon, God fist. Impossible. That bastard is indeed. What destructive power. You truly are Lord Yu Il-shin. I would have been in huge trouble if it weren't for your help. Thanks, number one. Congratulations. You have successfully cleared the Tower of Warriors 45th level, Trial of Time and Space, the ruins of the God of Harmony. The next trial will commence soon. Then, I will go and successfully clear the next trial as well. Alright, safe travels. I guess I should also go back. Returning to reality. God of Harmony Scale, it is an artifact from a deceased god. It has been in use for 2.22 million years. Special note, it is sealed. I have no idea what this thing is actually for. I think I'm gonna give it to Kongwu Hyungnim for now. Since he is a regressor, he probably knows something about this. Coming up next, news about the Hunter War. The long-awaited roster has finally been announced today. The list of representatives for Korea includes Supervisor Gal Jung Hyuk, Hunters Song Mina, Song Miri, Stephen Choi, and the last ones are Sword Demon and Yu Il-shin. According to sources, Hunter Gal Jung-hyuk received quite a shock after losing his spirit armor. He himself has said that it would be impossible for him to participate as a player. Thus, he has volunteered to be a coach. Yeah, well, that sounds like Gal Jung-hyuk. Anyway, they added that my name would be included on the list of representatives, huh? I guess I should have expected that after displaying abilities usually shown by S-class or higher, but I still need to prepare for the Festival of Gods with the Emperor. I think it'll be a good idea to send my Warfreak cone to the Hunter War. That aside, it'd also be nice to know when the Emperor would come calling for me, right? My dear stalkers. Endlessly Granting Abundance says, it will take between 2 to 6 months for him to fully absorb the powers from the 2 greater gods. Ooh. As expected of Abundance Nunim. Silently Creeping Nightmare advises you to give up on slow-ass promotions and quickly deal with the Emperor instead. Either way, I'd still end up fighting the Emperor, so please don't worry about that. Whether becoming a good god or an evil one, I'll still do what I want, so don't bother. Who could it be at this time? Yeah, I'm coming. Who is it? Hyo-jio and Miss Miri. Teacher Yu Il-shin. I'm here to ask you a favor. What? Bongshik? Yes. He shows up wherever I am as he pleases. Don't tell me, he's using his teleportation skills. That's right. He keeps asking me to date him, but I dislike him because he's too arrogant and conceited. So I told Miri and she said teacher can definitely help me out with this. How dare he, towards my student. Bongshik has the guts, I see. Since he's my follower, just some scolding would be good enough, however, he needs to be beaten up first for him to come to his senses, that's the sequence of things. 3 high-risk S-class monsters have appeared. Warning hunters who are ranked S-class or higher, please gather at the location nearest to you. 3 S-class monsters. Teacher, let's hurry. Hold on. This location is right in front of my house, right? Quicker than anyone. That's the advantage of being me, Stephen Choi, ruler of time and space. Miss Hyo-jio, just watch how cool and strong I am. Wow, he really looks like someone looking for a beating. Is he still in middle school or what? Miss Miri, can you lend me your helmet for a bit? Sure. I can handle all 3 monsters by myself, so you 2 should just stay here. This is where it ends, you monster. Wait, the monster I was trying to catch was. Kyukuk. You. Who dares to attack this ruler of time and space? How dare you pester my student? Anyway, I'll tell you who I am after getting in a few more hits. Skill, teleportation. Where is this? I didn't even consider any coordinates since it was urgent that I escape. Isn't this K-Tower? If I'm not wrong, it's 10 kilometers from my previous location. My, oh my. To think that I'd be able to travel such a distance. That said, does this mean I've broken yet another limit? Oh my, I'm scared of my own talent. Our dear Bongshik, you still think like a middle schooler, don't you? He managed to chase me until here. Just who the hell are you? It's me, Bongshik. I heard you've developed quite an interest with our dear Hyo-jio. I thought the 2 of us needed to have a chat, but who would have thought a monster would show up? That's. So, you want to take a few more hits from me before we have a conversation about this? Eek. Skill, teleportation. Ha, how annoying. They're clearing it a lot easier than expected. They said Stephen Choi was the first responder because of his teleportation ability. Also, there is another mysterious person wearing a helmet. So, the two of them were clearing the S-class monsters. That's correct. And it looks like they have already moved towards the National Assembly building. Please stop. Running is futile. Come and get hit until your middle school syndrome is cured. Grr. I am sorry, I was wrong. I won't do it again. Ha. I managed to dodge thanks to my teleportation skill. Is that you Ilshin guy dead? I see. Are you throwing a fit cause you're eager to die as well? Steel body, alright, I will grant you your wish of death before that pervert. Growling. Die. Kyukik. S-class monsters suddenly spawned in the middle of Seoul today. OBC News Flash, Hunter Yu Il-shin, monsters however, S-class Hunter Yu Il-shin has successfully cleared all the monsters, thus, catching the attention of the Global Hunter Association. Mr. Yu. Did you receive the Korean beef we've sent you? We're looking forward to continuing working with you. Thank you, sir, for sending me all this stuff. Or they're treating me differently now that my novel is trending in the top 10. Oh my, of course we need to send those to you. And there will be a bonus for you if you manage to get number 1. Whoa, a bonus. I'll give it my best. Okay. That's 5 chapters done. Then, I'll be sending in the manuscript now. Yes, yes. Thank you. My writing speed has dramatically increased after becoming an intermediate god. It's on a whole nother level. Uncle, looks like you're becoming a popular writer now. I should brag about it to my friends. Really? Then you can invite your friends over to a sticky rice cake shop, tell them your uncle will be giving out his autograph. 2 clones have been added for reaching 3000 S-class sacrifices and for improving your writing ability. S-class sacrifices, with the probability of transcendence 3000/10,000 additional writing skill, 850. Ha. My S-class sacrifices reached 3000 after killing that ogre. Anyway, what's this writing skill? And there are even additional clones. The 2 recently added clones can be summoned at the same time. 2 clones at the same time. Then, I should summon them now. Proliferating thumb of the god. Ha. Uncle. There are 2 of you. They look exactly like me when I was younger. Wow. Uncle, you made 2 of you. Do you have this ability since you're an S-class hunter? Ha. Why yeah. Destroy. Ha. What did you say? Uncle must be hungry. Uncle, let's go get some hamburgers. That uncle's stomach is rumbling as loud as a tank. Ah, is that so? Then, we'll go get hamburgers. Alright, for now, this guy with the mole on his forehead is 3 Shin, and the guy holding a pen will be called 4 Shin. 4 Shin said he was busy so he went back into my body. Little miss, we'll be able to see each other more often once Yu Il-shin's divine power increases further. Alright, uncle. See you later. I wonder what abilities they have. Though there were appraisal windows that popped up after giving them names. Yu-3 Shin, a seed of the god of destruction. It has been in use for years. Special note, it lives with only destroy coming out of his mouth. Yu-4 Shin, a seed of the god of creation. It has been in use for years. Special note, it carries a fountain pen everywhere. How on earth did two extraordinary seeds of gods turn into my clones? An S-class monster has spawned within the district of Guangdong. All citizens within the vicinity are advised to evacuate to the nearest shelter. Ha! Another S-class monster appeared. Doesn't this mean the end of the world is nearing? Sawei, run. Song Yun, you don't think the monster's scary? Nope. Since I have my uncles with me. Crushing index finger of, destroy. Ha. That kid just cleared an S-class monster. He ate a monster just like that, doesn't that make him a monster too? Are the hunters not here yet? Ha! Isn't that the S-class hunter, Yu Il-shin? But what's he doing with that monster-like punk? Eek! So scary. Is he going to eat us too? Ugh, this will be bad if I handle it the wrong way. Be everyone. This hunter is one of my students. He's definitely not going to harm you. Destroy, isn't that what he said when he fired that laser? Let's hurry and run. They all ran away. Anyway, what the hell was that earlier? He used some destructive beam then swallowed the monster. All-slashing heavenly blade is swinging a sword around whilst saying, punks like that one should be taken care of while it's still young. Silently creeping nightmare advises you to not raise such a terrifying creature, and that it should instead be killed immediately. Endlessly granting abundance says that although it is the seed of the god of destruction, it may turn into a kind creature with proper guidance. Abundance Nunim might be right, but it's indeed better to get rid of this. Ha! He's disappearing. Uncle, what's wrong? Destroy. Okay, little uncle. Come out and play with me again. Destroy. What the, how are these two communicating? Yu Il-shin's house. Anyway, 3-shin's ability isn't something ordinary. If I can use this properly, I might be able to beat the Emperor during the Festival of Gods. Yu 3-shin, additional special note, Song Yun's kindheartedness is neutralizing its evil energy. It has come to like the hamburgers that Song Yun recommended. Try feeding it 10 or more hamburgers daily. It might become kinder than what you're expecting. Contrary to what those stalkers are worried about, it seems like 3-shin's evil energy is gradually being purified by Song Yun. On the other hand, 4-shin's ability remains a complete mystery. That fountain pen he keeps carrying around does seem suspicious. A new quest has been created. Quest: produce an astounding blockbuster movie that will thrill the entire universe. Captivate your future followers with a soul-touching performance. Ha! I must have read it wrongly. What did it say I have to do? Now transporting to the battleship of the Great Cosmic Empire. What? Out of nowhere. W8. I still need to deal with the Emperor in the Festival of Gods. Ha! That person. You have finally come, Lord Yu Il-shin. Pardon? Yes, hello. Is it him? The god who saved the Empress? Yeah. The Empress was quite desperate, so she sent for him. He's the only actor who can replace Mr. Number 1 who has left for the Tower of Warriors. It is such an honor to meet you in person, Lord Yu Il-shin. This film is supposed to showcase the great feats of Mr. Number 1. However, he has already left for the Tower of Warriors. So, he's telling me right now that I'm a replacement for Number 1. How dare these guys? Forget it. I'm quite busy right now, so go find another actor. No, please don't be like that. Just this once, please. With my name on the line, I promise I'll turn you into a universal star. A universal star, my ass. Did you think those words would fool me? If you don't let me go this instant, don't say I didn't warn you. Citizens of the great cosmic empire are shaken up by the news that Yu Il-shin has been cast as the lead in the film that's being produced by the Empress. The number of potential followers of Yu Il-shin has skyrocketed. Number of potential followers of Yu Il-shin in the great cosmic empire, 252,528,828,404, still rapidly increasing. Director, may I ask, how many citizens are there in the great cosmic empire? Right now, it should exceed 50 trillion. Why do you ask? A total population of more than 50 trillion, and to think that with just some news related to me, I've already made 250 billion potential followers. Then, if I can make these fans in the great cosmic empire say, I believe in Lord Yu Il-shin. Let's do it then. Let's sign the contract right here, right now. I will act with all my heart and soul. Doesn't that mean it's possible to reach 1 trillion followers? Oh, hello sir. I know this is a really important time right now, but I just want to ask if your writing is going well. Right now, I'm filming. No, I'm currently taking a break for personal reasons. Ahahaha. To think I'd still get deadline reminders even when I'm in outer space. Pardon? What personal reason? Please just post a notice that I'm taking a short break for personal reasons. Then, bye for now. What? A break? Hold on, sir. Actor Yu Il-shin, we will start filming the next scene now. My novel is indeed important, but Earth's future is my priority right now. Heavenly Demon Divine Sword. Okay, cut. We'll be filming Mr. Number 1's fight scene next, so please get ready. Okay, got it. How is it? It should be comfortable to handle since the director personally made this prop. Yeah, it is. It's so easy to move with, huh? Deity Anti and the people of the Gayami Kingdom made a golden divine statue. Would you like to accept it? Yes, no. Deity Anti and the people of the Gayami Kingdom made a golden divine statue. Would you like to accept it? Yes, no. Anti, what is this even? It is a statue made of gold. May you accept it, Lord Yu Il-shin. Ever since she found the gold mine owned by Arachne, she's been wondering what to do with it. Did they all get together just to make that golden statue of me? But if this is real gold, then the price would be. Yes, I'm receiving this out of sincerity. Totally not for money. How can I bear to reject Auntie's sparkly eyes? Current number of crafted golden divine statues of greed, 9, wait, how come the name changed from golden statue to golden statue of greed? Try having 300 golden divine statues of greed crafted. An amazing miracle will happen. Not a small miracle, but an amazing one. I feel a bit sorry toward these guys, but... Auntie, do you think you'd be able to craft 291 more of these? Of course. We will work hard to make them as an offering to you. Yeah, thanks a lot. I wonder what's gonna happen after getting all 300 of those statues. About 10 Earth days later. Is it finally the last day of filming today? 10 days should have passed on Earth, but since time moves 4 times slower, it took us 40 days here. The Hunter War has already started and round 16 is currently happening. From Korea, Yu2 Shin, Yu3 Shin, Miss Song Mi-na, and Miss Song Mi-ri have advanced to round 16. It's a relief that my clones could also participate in the Hunter War, and I would say they're doing a much better job than me if I had participated. Hunter Association's Office of the President, you also have a cloning skill. It doesn't really matter. As long as your clones are at a similar level as you are. Please don't worry. Their combat prowess is also quite amazing. On my side here, I think I'll be able to reach 1 trillion believers soon. The reason is that the movie managed to come out amazing. Auntie has completed crafting 300 golden divine statues of greed. Whoa! Already? Antria's gold is an item that contains the essence of a nameless superior god. Offering 300 golden divine statues to that nameless god will make an amazing miracle happen. Would you be willing to offer 300 golden divine statues to the nameless superior god? Yes, no. Of course, yes. There's no way I'd say pass to an amazing miracle. Whoa, seriously? Is this for real? Quest, Greater Good God Promotion, in progress. S-Class Believers, with the probability of transcendence 600, 300/10,000, Golden Divine Statue of Greed 300 additional. Offering the Golden Divine Statues of Greed to the nameless superior god qualifies each of them as an S-Class Believer, with the probability of transcendence. From now on, for each newly crafted Golden Divine Statue of Greed, there will be a +1 added to the number of believers. Oh my god! I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. Soon, I'll be able to kick the asses of both the Emperor and the God of Destruction. The time has finally come, Emperor. Hurry and kill that insignificant god, and offer him to us as a sacrifice. The time has finally come, Yu Il-shin. Space God is not just a movie. It is a legendary masterpiece that will endure. About the heroic number 1 and his guardian god. Yu Il-shin's masterful acting and touching performance. Inquiries about his next projects are already coming flooding in non-stop. Yu Il-shin, will he be the god of movies? As soon as the movie was released, it took the number 1 spot at the box office. Perhaps, do I have a talent for acting? Hello, everyone. I am Yu Il-shin. First of all, thank you so much for giving lots of love to Space God. Wah! Sir Yu Il-shin. You're so cool. The fans present here aren't the only ones watching the spotlight, but also those watching the broadcast. I gotta seize this chance. Right now. Everyone, the next project, Space God 2, will soon be in production, and I will be playing the lead role as well. We will make sure it will be a lot more fun than Space God 1 once it gets released. Everyone. Do you believe the next movie will also be a success? Those who do, please say that you believe in Yu Il-shin. Ah, god damn it. I guess it won't work. Well, it's not like this is some sort of cult, so why would they believe? I do. I believe in Mr. Yu Il-shin. I also believe in Mr. Yu Il-shin. I believe. I believe in Mr. Yu Il-shin. I also believe. All the best, Mr. Yu Il-shin. Current total number of ordinary believers in the Great Cosmic Empire, 652,331,352,604. Current total number of S-Class believers, with the probability of transcendence, in the Great Cosmic Empire, 2,254. Wow, 652 billion. I had some expectations, but this is way beyond it, and there are also S-Class believers. I thought I would get at 1,000, or even 10,000, but at this rate, it's actually feasible. Just a few more fan signs, and I'll be able to become a greater good god, and then I can finally return to Earth. Anyway, since he entered the Trial of the Void on the 46th level, I haven't been able to see number 1. The 46th level is a space filled with pitch-black darkness, and I heard it's a place where one must endure purely with their mental fortitude. I don't think I would be able to do it if it was me. No, rather, I wonder what I can do to help. Number 1 is requesting to share the skill, Eye of the Blind God. Would you allow it? Yes, no. Of course. Let me help you, number 1. Has Lord Yu Shin allowed the skill share? Now, I can finally see in front of me. I see they've already been eliminated. How useless. However, there's no need to worry, of course. Since there are still a lot left. Is that Lord Yu Shin? What kind of monster is that? Is it Lord Yu Shin's enemy? This time, I am truly looking forward to seeing if you can make us happy. Don't you feel the same? You foolish apostle who borrowed the eye of the blind god. Bastard, what the hell did you do? It should have been impossible for a lowly creature like you to even breathe in front of me. Is this also the result of the causality woven by the god of destruction? All right, I guess you deserve to know my name. The Eye of the Blind God will now take a quick look through the Abyssal Dragon's history. At first, it was nothing more than just a piece of flesh cut from the god of destruction by the white-clad knight. But as eons passed, as if it was a bird hatched from an egg. A great dragon, that seemed to be wearing a crown of thorns on its head, was born from the flesh. It was the birth of the Abyssal Dragon. While simply following its instinct, the dragon destroyed everything. No god nor its apostles was able to stop it. And so, the dragon that devoured countless gods and their apostles to its heart's content for thousands of years eventually gained its own reason and wisdom. How dull. The dragon, which acquired reason and wisdom, became bored. Turning those it deemed capable into its apostles. It branded creatures with the seal of the abyss so it can devour them when they are ripe. And then, Abyss, who got bored once again, created yet another god-maker right here on earth. Do you understand now? I am the only true apostle of the god of destruction, and its only true offspring. You're saying the world's end is merely for your entertainment. Just why? Do you not also breed and kill animals simply for the pleasure of your mouths? This isn't any different from that. It's been a while since the offerings that I have taken a liking to have ripened. I'm sure my father will be quite pleased with this sumptuous feast. Once those who call themselves heroes have ripened well enough, they will be devoured along with the earth. And then, only barrenness will be left on this world. What a preposterous plan. Fine, you're definitely strong. So strong that you can devour the earth at will. However, it won't be that easy this time. Because our God, Lord Yu Shin, is here. I knew it. The Abyssal Dragon is alive. But for it to choose this timing to suddenly appear. I'm pretty sure they have something planned. Could it be that the Festival of Gods, between the Emperor and me is also something it planned? If that's really the case, then. Anyway, if that abyss appears, it'll be the end of the earth. I need to hurry and get stronger before that happens. And to do that, I have to kill that emperor first. We'll be arriving at the location for your next autograph event, Mr. Yu Shin. All right. Anyway, for now, I gotta increase both ordinary believers and S-class believers as much as possible. But before that, there's another thing to check. The number of my believers on Earth is increasing thanks to the activities of my clones. Right now, probably. Royce Sasaki so it's Royce and Sasaki meeting in the semifinals. Then the other side would be U2 Shin U3 Shin. So my clones ended up facing each other. Then, we will now begin the match between Hunters Royce and Sasaki. It's finally starting. Huh. What's that? Unique authority of the Eye of the Blind God has been activated. Repeat what you said just now. I said, the power you gave me is not enough. How dare someone like you, who knows nothing, have the arrogance to belittle our power? This much is nowhere near enough. That's why. Hand all of your divine powers over to me. What did you say? This wretch. A mere savage bug dares to ridicule a greater god. Die. But the god of destruction will soon descend to earth. Ha! I only have to obliterate the earth before I run into him. Ha! This crazy bug bastard, inside my body. What? Inside your body? Arg! You bastard, have you lost your mind? This isn't my will. Ugh! Believer's skill share, devil sword. Impossible. How can a greater god go down that easily? It's your turn now. Ugh, you wretched bug. Are you repaying our grace of granting you power with hostility? Grace? The law of evil God states that the strong eats the weak. There is only death for the were. I can't die as disgracefully as some lowly prey. Behind you. Ack. Trying to take me down with such an obvious move. I guess greater gods are nothing special. Hee hee, you fell for it. I'm putting all of my divine power into this, down to the last drop. Die. Even if I die as a result, as long as you, wretched emperor. To think this is all you can muster with all your power, what pathetic little flames. How could he withstand my flames? As a parting gift, allow me to show you the flames from this body. Have a taste of your own medicine. Skill, devour. The last survivor of the tutorial has achieved the status, Greater God. Congratulations. You have cleared the tutorial. At long last, I've finally cleared this hellish tutorial. I've been waiting for this far too long. As a reward for clearing the tutorial, you are now able to escape from it. Do you want to return to Earth? Yes, no. Yeah, let's do that. The time has come to settle the score between us. You ill Shin. The Emperor was able to kill a greater evil god. Is that the gate that will bring the Emperor back to Earth? So that's why the Eye of the Blind God got activated. It seems the other hunters are unable to see it. I haven't become a greater god yet, but I need to go back immediately. At this rate, everyone's gonna die. You have successfully returned to Earth. Who are you? The semi-finals for the Hunter War will commence now. A warm welcome, my child. Child. To think that you were even able to devour a greater evil god. I am moved. Spending all that causality and divine power to create the tutorial was quite, you were my only successful piece, and now, my only masterpiece. What did you say? Were you the bastard who created that tutorial? That's right, my child. I am Abyss, the father who created you, and an apostle of the great god of destruction. To see that you have returned safe. Ly. You locked us inside a damn tutorial, were you also the one who killed Mother? Or you damn bastard. How dare you send out a puppet? Bastard, I know you're hiding somewhere on this earth. I will find you, and I will kill you in the most painful way. And I will finally fulfill my mother's revenge. The war god, war of carnage and madness, is looking down at you. I have shown you a shameful appearance, great war god. War god, war of carnage and madness, says he wants the blood and soul of the young god in accordance to the contract he made with you, apostle. As the great war god has said, I have indeed received their blessing in exchange for sacrificing Il-Shin to you. I have no idea why they would want such a young god, however. I will definitely behead you Il-Shin and offer it to you as a sacrifice. Hunter War Arena. How is this possible? Royce is. This fell even lower than expected. What an unexpected event. Royce, who is supposedly Earth's strongest fighter, has bowed down to the Japanese rookie, Sasaki. Not yet. Since he is an apostle of an evil god, you can't kill him for now. Destroy. That guy, Sasaki, he did something dangerous. That strength, it's something you borrowed from an evil god. I don't think that's something someone like you can handle. You're running your mouth too much, aren't you, Royce? You want to die in a place like this? Of course not. Evil should be immediately disposed of. I will really end it this time. What's that? Wait, isn't that a monster? I have a question for you. Where is my enemy, Il-Shin? All spectators, please evacuate immediately. The monster that just spawned is an SSS class, the same level as the Abyssal Dragon that previously appeared. Abyssal Dragon class. Run. Come on, hurry up. I repeat. Is that, the Emperor? No, that's not the same Emperor. I can sense a power that's different, compared to before. For now, I guess I have no other choice but to stop him. Meanwhile, hurry up and come back, main body. I will ask again. Where is Il-Shin? Is he looking for that Il-Shin who made it to the semifinals? What does he want with that guy? Huh. My sword. Cut. Slice. Cut down the Emperor, Covenanter. The sword given by the beast of greed and deception is screaming. If that's the case. Reaper, Kamikiri. What can you do with the power of a deceased evil god? Annihilating flames of God. This isn't the strength of a mere ordinary greater god. Will I be able to stop him? No, I gotta stop him until the main body arrives. So you found me, pesky bug. You Il-Shin. There you are. Condemning middle finger of the god. Is that it? Destroy. It's the bastard that's on par with the Abyssal Dragon. Take care of him this instant. Insignificant creatures. It disappeared. Where did it go? Who would have thought you would be so weak? Looks like I got worried for nothing. You Il-Shin. You will now be a sacrifice for the war god. With the appearance of Yu Il-shin, the festival of gods will now commence. Damn it, I had to travel far for the autograph session so I was late. Just who? You're asking who I am. I am Yu Il-shin. A great star across the universe and the one you've frantically been looking for. Huh. This healing skill. Yu Il-shin. So you're finally back, huh, main body. However. What the hell's with that look? Destroy. Is everyone okay? You can be at ease now. I, Yu Il-shin, have come to save you now. And why are you speaking this way? You lost some screws again. Destroy. This bastard, it turns out he has a cloning skill. Where have you been and what have you been doing that you're arriving now only? I was doing some directing. For the sake of becoming a greater god. What? It's all good, Sir Yu Il-shin. Right now, all citizens across the great cosmos are watching your movie. Now, with a more compassionate and serious expression. Action. I'm currently filming Space God 2, and this movie is being broadcasted live. Kaya. You're killing it with that outfit. Maybe it's also thanks to my special effects on those clothes, but it's making you look like a real god. Ordinary believers, 772,331,352,604, Great Cosmic Alliance 11,104,131, /1 trillion S-class believers, with the probability of transcendence 5015, Great Cosmic Alliance 91-1, /10,000. I wondered what kind of crazy bastard this director was when he said we should broadcast this movie live, but, it turned out to be really effective. The number of my believers is rapidly increasing. So the one I was fighting was just a clone. Ugh, to think that it has power formidable enough to neutralize S-class hunters like this. It really has strength on par with the abyssal dragon. And, he may be capable of wiping out all the hunters here. No, with Yu Il-shin here, there may be hope for us. Of course, that should be the case. There's no way my enemy would be that weak. If so, then what's the use of me building up all of my power like this? The great war god is watching. Let us start now the festival of gods. I'll take things from here. Everyone, please evacuate. This isn't the time for you to worry about others. Teacher, it's dangerous. Sword God. Well done, Yu Il-shin. Gross. Stop with the praise. These bastards. Destroy. Destroy. All this fooling around ends here. Over here, you bug. Ugh. How dare that clone bastard. Finish it off, main body. What? / Heavenly Demon Cosmic Aeon. Ugh. I used up too much divine power to keep my clones here. Is everyone okay? No prob destroy. The Emperor. Is he dead? To think that he was able to push me to the brink of death. I've gotta admit, you guys are strong. However, I will show you what the real deal looks like from here on. The blessing granted to me by the god of war. Ugh, so he wasn't showing his full power this whole time? Well, since things have gotten this far, then I will also go all out. Destroy. Destroy. First one down. That. Ugh. You too, Shin. Fuck. You ill Shin, you're up next. Annihilating flames of God, halt. Ice magic. Isn't this SSS class Hunter Royce? He didn't escape. This isn't a fight you should be getting involved with, even if it's someone like you. Even the smallest mistake can lead to death. Don't look down on an SSS class, you ill Shin. Just take a look at how I was able to easily subdue this guy when you couldn't even. How did he break through my ice? How dare you interrupt a festival of gods? Do you have any idea what you did just now? War of Carnage and Madness got angered by the interruption and has now placed a curse upon Royce. Ugh, what on earth is this? Q. Aok. Silently creeping nightmare, enraged by the divine curse, says it challenges the War of Carnage and Madness to a festival of gods. What? Wait, but why? Endlessly granting abundance, goes pale, and shouts that they should not fight since that was the war god's plan all along. War of Carnage and Madness grins and says, it's taking up the gauntlet. A festival of gods between superior gods will now commence. I don't give a damn who perishes or not, but you ill Shin must not die. Since a god has directly cursed a human, then I, too, shall break the law of causality. And even if I end up dying, I cannot allow my darling to lose his life. What? All-slashing heavenly blade clicks its tongue, calling it too reckless of a decision. However, it also says forbidden love is fun and starts munching on popcorn. The aura of evil was too strong. To restore the balance in accordance with the design of the God of creation and God of harmony, the seal on the scales will be lifted. In order to defeat the great evil, the fragments of good and evil must come together. As of yet, the power of the good fragment held by Yu Il-shin is still too weak. To restore the balance, the fragment of the God of creation has been infused with the divine power of the primordial God of creation. God of creation's fragment, is it Yu-for-shin? Yu-for-shin did mention that he had something to take care of. I have to take care of something, so don't summon me for the time being. Oh well, it's not like you'll be able to since you don't have enough divine power anyway. Yu Il-shin, just hold out a bit longer. Once the balance of the scale of the God of harmony is restored by the divine power of the God of creation, we will have a chance at victory. It's over now, Yu Il-shin. Well, about that, my apologies, but it seems like things will not be over that easily. What? Because, unlike you, I have a lot of believers to protect. Moviegoers are passionately sending their faith and support at the appearance of Yu Il-shin. Ordinary believers, 971,115,669,231/S-class believers, with the probability of transcending 9,192/10,000. Due to the rapid increase in the number of your believers, your physical strength has been restored, and your divine power has increased slightly. A bit more, just hang in there for a bit longer. So that I can resonate with my believers, that's why, believe in me. This bastard, he's gradually getting stronger. He must be gathering believers somewhere. However, it's all for naught. Ordinary believers, 981,115,669,231/1 trillion S-class believers, with the probability of transcending 9,200/10,000. What a useless thing to do. I will just end you before you can gather power from your believers once more. Ugh, I won't be able to with my power. Il-Shin, run. You just have to survive for now. How dare you? You think I would let him leave? Congratulations. Warrior number 1 has killed thousands of S-class monsters at a speed faster than the speed of light, clearing the final trial of the Tower of Warriors. S-class sacrifices, with the probability of transcending 10,000/10,000. Congratulations. You have completed the Greater Evil God quest. Il-Shin has now been promoted to a Greater Evil God.